Hey, RPM Trade Vietnam in here. Like, woo bang, this gun shit is for everybody. Huh? The gun shit is for everybody. And everybody will show you that that's the truth too. Because no matter what laws you write on the books, if somebody wants to hurt someone and they can gain access to a firearm, which is too easy, way easy, the black market will always provide. It's got nothing to do with laws. Laws don't make guns available to criminals. Like, that's crazy. Criminals, cops, thugs, gangbangers, cartels, military guys. There's lots of different groups of people who can categorize themselves as a certain group of people, and then they get firearms if they so desire. The most peaceful group of gun owners are the registered gun owners. We the most peaceful ones, man. We the ones that buy firearms for defensive purposes. We like shooting for the fun of it. Our first time shooting it is not shooting it at somebody to start some fight. That's gangster shit. We dig the training, the hunting, the call to the first law of nature, which is self-preservation. So that means that you're gonna need a firearm, probably, maybe, in order for you to do that. It might be good. It's a very effective personal tool for self-preservation, man. A firearm, man. I can't think of nothing better. Swords are cool, knives are cool. I get it. Nothing like a gun, though, bro. And you deserve to win every fight that you did not start. So in regards to all of that, I say Wu Bang is for everybody, because most other groups don't give a fuck what no one else says or how they feel about this authority that they try to push around. They gonna bring a gun with them, and they don't give a fuck about what you think. That's the gangbanger or the cop. They just gonna do what they do. They don't give a fuck about what you think. Everybody else in the in-between, like we the coolest ones, man. We don't want to be cops or gangbangers. We just want to be left the fuck alone, actually. By all of you motherfuckers, cops and the gangbangers, leave us the fuck alone out here in the middle, no man's land. The average man, bro. A regular person, bro. We the most peaceful ones you can look at. We don't commit crimes. Not crazy violent crimes, that's for sure. I mean, everybody speeds. That's breaking a posted law. You got reminders all over the fucking place. They take their driver's license contract very seriously. They gave you one. They have total expectation that you will not break. They don't give you the driver's license contract thinking that you are going to abide by all of the posted speed limit signs. They know that's not going to happen. But they hope that it does as much as possible. They want your consciousness to get the best of you, that you do not exceed the speed posted on the sides of the road. But we all do that. We all say fuck the law, fuck the police on some level. Every single one of us does. The speeding is just one example of how you would casually go, man, fuck you, catch me if you can. You're gonna piss me off if you think I owe you money for it too. You're gonna piss me off. Like, that's how everybody is. People that say they back the blue, they've never gotten a speeding ticket that they were happy to pay. Whole time they're being coerced into paying regardless of how they feel, because of what the Law Society says. And the cop that had a gun on him, I'm pretty fucking sure of it. When have you ever came into contact with a police officer that wasn't also armed? That's why I like what it is that I do, because I'm trying to show people that whatever it is that I'm doing, calling government out for their bullshit, speaking against the child diddlers, people that like to hurt kids and shit, speaking at their asses, right? All that. When I'm doing anything at all, I include the presence of my firearm. What the fuck else did y'all expect? Like, the expectation, weird expectations that society has about certain things. I'm a grown-ass man, right? Everybody knows that a grown-ass man can potentially be dangerous. Hopefully he's dangerous for the right reasons. Very often, grown-ass men are dangerous for the wrong reasons, bro. laws that y'all want to honor and praise and hold in high regard as if somehow it's got anything to do with me, what these motherfuckers have discussed and come to conclusion to with all these names and statutes, ordinance, and codes and numbers and all this other crazy ass shit, case law study, all this other type of shit. Just a whirlwind of legal jargon and education in the history that a 20-year, 30-year judge can acquire to arm himself against you. Like all of it, you're dealing with a lot when you're trying to go up against the law society, right? I respect it. The whole government thing, I respect it for the power that it is presenting to us, right? In the midst of that power, you motherfuckers claim to honor this shit. You play your role in whatever your vote's gonna do, especially on a local level. Y'all pride yourselves on this shit. And that's cool, fine, whatever. But just know that in the midst of all of that bullshit that you are praising, what we find here is, to different degrees, all across America, there's different degrees of what people think this Constitution is supposed to be saying, and it's inconsistent as fuck. They can't keep that one Constitution consistent, and no two states are exactly alike in what they think the Constitution is saying. No two states are the same. That means that everybody has an equal opportunity of being wrong, some more obvious than others. But somebody is in violation of that Constitution right here in front of everyone. And the inconsistency that people take these oaths that you also want me to respect and honor. And in some ways, you want me to praise these motherfuckers too. They took this oath of office, but the oath of office said against all enemies, foreign and domestic. If no one takes the domestic part seriously because no one actively looks for it, aims to correct it, be willing to go to war about it, it's an inconsistency that I will not respect, because y'all choose these words wisely. That fucking Constitution and everything that y'all say about it, y'all choose these words wisely. That said, and domestic. I'm taking that shit serious as fuck, more so than any cop that you've ever seen. No cop that you've ever talked to is willing to examine this and then take it as serious as I am. That's why I'm better than every one of these motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck if it hurts your feelings or how you feel about me saying that, or you ain't did this and that, and Mr. Officer did to me. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Disqualifiers will make me throw all that shit in the fucking trash. Did you violate your oath of office? I don't give a fuck if you say some kids, bro. That's the duty of everybody, man. You're not special that you did that. It's awesome that you did, but you're not special. I call into action every man capable and willing to save a fucking child. Do it then, motherfucker. The fuck? You got to be a cop in order for me to recognize this natural duty inside of you as a grown-ass man. Well, I'm not gonna praise y'all for that. I'm not gonna praise no cop for no good shit that they ever fucking do, because all the bad shit are deal breakers, bro. And all the good shit is shit that everybody's supposed to be doing anyway. And you know that you would raise the level of comfort and safety in the world that every guy said, man, I didn't need to fill out no fucking, I didn't need to fucking file my fucking resume and go through the little bitch ass training or whatever you gotta do to be a cop in order for me to recognize this. I know it's inherent in me being a grown ass fucking man who is capable of being fucking dangerous, maybe even for the good reasons. If my heart will bring me to that call of duty, yes, for good reasons, I can be very dangerous. I'm a man. I'm a man. I respect every man for having the potential. Boy, under the right circumstances, with the right fucking drive behind you, you can probably be dangerous as fuck, bro. You're a grown-ass man, bro. I bet you can be scary dangerous. Find a good reason to be like that, right? This is what I be wanting. But cops will make you think that if you don't go through them to then tap into that, it is okay for you to somehow, maybe under certain circumstances, maybe ignore that or pass the buck to another fucking man that might be better equipped to handle. Man, fuck that. I don't give a fuck how clumsy, stupid, lazy you think you are. All of that shit can be changed. These are all qualities that can be changed if you allow the call of duty to resonate inside your fucking ears, inside your fucking brain. Bro, you a grown ass man. You better use that energy to do something good at some point in your fucking life. The raw male energy needs to be used to do something good. If you never use it for that, it's a waste, right? And if you use it to hurt somebody, may the fight that's supposed to happen to your ass when you started that fight, may that fight find you and put you on the losing side of a conflict. Fuck you. And I don't give a fuck who you are, what you look like, or what you dress like. If the fucking description fits who you are, then I'm talking to fucking you. I don't give a fuck if you a cop, judge, lawyer, firefighter. I don't give a fucking fuck if you've hurt kids or you've hid behind some illusion of authority so that you can use this muscle, this aggressive nature of a man to potentially be dangerous for good or bad. If you have used it behind an illusion of authority to violate anybody's natural rights, God-given rights, constitutional rights, then fuck you. I hope you lose. I hope you lose a fight for your fucking life. I will love you as much as I can. As soon as I can, you get the other side of me, bro. I try not to be too wishy-washy, bro, in the in-between. I won't dance in the in-between too much. I might strategically place myself at a vantage point where I can see all my options. I want to see everything. I want to understand as much as I can. I might do that. Once I've chosen and I know what the fuck is going on, you're going to get a very black or white response from me. And that's how I am when it comes to gun ownership, the responsibilities and the duties of a man, how you handle an illusion of authority, this presumption of authority, how you handle that. Bro, as soon as I examine what's going on and I know it's bullshit, bro, you're going to get zero respect from me. The way I feel about government control in regards to the things that they have done to kind of discount and discredit themselves and disqualify themselves from being the authority, the shit that I find as examples of reasons to discount them are so deeply understood by me that it's laughable that any of those motherfuckers think that they can say a goddamn fucking word to me about anything, about nothing at all. The only thing that they can say to me are the things that are unbreakable, that did not need their permission to actually be morally true. And in that regard, as I deny their authority, the true authority of nature can shine through even a fucking pig-ass cop. It wouldn't matter if a pig-ass cop does something good and saves somebody. The universe don't give a fuck that he's a fucking bad cop. The universe wants every individual action to be accounted for and morally justified one way or another. And if it can be, you should be morally punished and reprimanded and all of that by society and everything else if you fuck it up. The punishment and the violations should be handled in a harsh way, bro. This is what nature will do to you, bro. So salute to the cops that find themselves doing something good, but all of the good things that cops do would be the things that are recognized as being good of any man to do. And then once you find those things, then you say, can't hate the cop for doing that, because it's not about him being a cop or not. It's about what it is he did. Was it good or bad? It was good? Well, then I like that cop for what the fuck he did. Me not liking cops can't make me not like everything they fucking do just because it's them. They will inevitably do something that I wish I had the opportunity to do because it looks good. It's something good. Somebody's supposed to do it. I can't be mad at that. No matter who the fuck does it. You see what I'm saying? That's why it don't matter who the fuck does it when they do something bad. Fuck them to the dirt. I don't give a fuck. It's laughable for them to think, even for a second, that I should respect them or let it slide or consider. I'm not going to consider shit deal breakers, bro, everywhere. These cops ain't doing nothing really but keeping us from going at the oligarchy, bro. We could be smashing the fuck out of whatever's controlling us, but they got a few things in place. Number one, that illusion of authority is a motherfucker, right? Number two, they will have a system built inside of this illusion that'll tell you that if you have any grievances, you can air your grievances with your government. You just got to go through the proper channels. They control all of the channels. They have it set up in a way where it's kind of hard for you to rattle their cage or really shake them. Look at how many times we wanted Biden out of office, or that anybody wanted Trump out of office, how you couldn't get Trump out because he was some kind of a criminal, and you couldn't get Biden out of there because he was senile, crazy, out of his fucking mind. Look how hard it was, and nobody ever really got removed, right? Neither one of them ever really got removed, bro. With such extreme examples, regardless of how true any of it is, I don't know. All I know is they tried to make it look extreme. They tried to make it look like it was extremely clear that Trump was some kind of a criminal, right? Even people that supported him would have to say that certain things done like this and that or whatever, it might not have been the best thing for him to do, but somehow it did not disqualify. He's president right now, didn't disqualify him, right? You get a felony on your motherfucking record, boy, you can't work at a lot of places. You can run the country though. I don't even know how that's going. Did they expunge anything? Go that? I don't know. I don't even give a fuck. It's all theater anyway. They want you to be emotionally invested in all of these things so that you don't notice that the red tape that you have to go through to make real fucking change, immediate change right before your eyes about some grievance that you have with your government, bro, that shit don't really happen like that at all. It don't happen swiftly. Like, there's no cop, judge, lawyer, or politician that has violated his oath of office enough in this fucking country to have been put to death. Has anybody been put to death? Has anybody been put to death in a public office in this fucking country lately? No tar, no feathers? Y'all tweaking. Nobody deserves it. Somebody deserves that shit. Look at where we are. We got way here in the middle of this, all this bullshit, and nobody deserves to be tarred and feathered? I don't fucking believe you. Fucking assholes. What up, Rick James? Hope you're doing well, man. Holding down the fort. Sam Fisher, what up? The inconsistencies, bro, I can't get down, bro. Y'all say all enemies foreign or domestic. Now, everybody stand on it, or I disqualify everybody based off of that. Now this cop is up there slow. Oh, okay. There's a piece of furniture on the side of the road. It must have blew off somebody's shit, and the cop is pulled over. Put that shit in the back of your fucking SUV. And why y'all get a new SUV like every year or two, bro? And y'all always riding by yourself. It should be 2 cops per vehicle every time. Now you go automatic back up. You're less like, now you have to pull somebody into the shenanigans that you get involved in while you on duty, because you always got a partner with you. And then y'all can cut down on the number of vehicles, man. Like, if y'all not gonna do that, y'all bougie, man. Y'all just throw tax dollars away on anything, man. I never agreed to none of that. And y'all never asked me if there's anything that I have as an idea that will conserve some of the fucking tax money that y'all extorting out of the people. Because I need a breakdown of everything y'all spent the money on. And I want to be able to say, why y'all do that like that? Why y'all ain't do this? You crazy? Send some of these cops to school to be mechanics, so that y'all can maintain the vehicles instead of buying new ones all the time. 2 cops per car. Stop buying them new every year. Get a mechanic, a few mechanics. They work at the police stations where y'all are around the clock, making sure these cars are in tip-top shape so that you don't got to buy a new one. I don't know if that's cheaper or not, but maybe y'all should do that. I don't know. I'm just spitballing. I got a feeling that y'all don't think like this, though. But the inconsistencies, man, I'm tired of it. Foreign or domestic, no one that ever uttered those words with their right hand to God and their left hand on the Bible. I think that's how it goes, right? Yeah, none of you ever mentioned, not a single fucking one of you. Not one of you disqualified because I'm taking it seriously. You wanted me to take it seriously, and when I take it seriously, it makes you look crazy. That's where we are now. That's where we are now, so fuck y'all. What up, RIG? Yeah, that's where we are now. Y'all say all enemies, foreign or domestic, and no state fights another fucking state about how they handling the weed laws or the gun laws, which are 2 laws that you see changing, being wishy-washy. The weed thing is changing rapidly, but what you're seeing in this rapid change of how the government is perceiving the marijuana thing is contradicting of all of the propaganda that they push forward with the fucking reefer madness and all that other fucking propaganda bullshit to try to make people scared of niggas and Mexicans, and to hate weed for industrial reasons, for financial reasons, for investment reasons, right? Why they hating on the hemp and shit, because they got all this money tied up into the lumber and the paper and shit. What would they do? They want hemp to get the fuck out of here. They smoke every fucking backyard homegrown scientist that solves the fucking energy crisis by giving you a car that runs on piss or water or corn syrup or whatever the fuck. Look, man, if it don't run on that petrodollar, boom, they get motherfuckers the fuck out of here. They shoot their ass 3 times in the back of the head and call it a suicide, or they poison motherfuckers. Right? When Elon Musk stood up and nobody touched him, I knew he was one of them. I told my son, I don't like Elon. This was years ago. Why don't you like Elon? He says, why? Because he rich? Not just that, but that's part of it. He go, why would you hate him just because he's rich? No, I don't trust him because he's rich. To be that rich and to be who he is, I know that you're going to have to dance with the devil, bro. Or else they smoke people like that all the time. Why they not smoking him? Because he wanted them, bro. He is giving in to something that they consider him an asset and not an adversary. That's why they didn't smoke him like they always smoking all these guys that figure out the best way to fucking move a car from A to B. And once you know that they do that, everything that they say about an oil crisis, I tally another. You trying to play me, motherfucker? Have you forgotten that I can already see you? And then I get another tally every single time they do that shit. I'm taking it all seriously. Every lie after they smoke somebody who tried to give them a better car, every lie or incentive or dollar being propelled around the fucking world in that petrodollar is another fucking notch on my I don't give a fuck. You understand? That's why when I think about government authority, my soul laughs that there's an expectation that I listen to or give a fuck about anything that they have to say. It's so crazy to me. Like the carefree feeling that I have when I think about the authority that they have over me, and now I'm going to preserve my life. I'm not stupid, right? I can't do too much out here, right? They smoke niggas. I can't do too much. But let me tell you, as far as I can go with me not giving a fuck about what they say and preserving my life, that's where the fuck I'm at. I hope all they asses die, bro. I hope every government official who took that oath and said foreigners domestic but won't live like it because they're too stupid to realize it, or they can kind of see what I see, especially if they hear me say it, but then they go, then fuck you. You gotta go. And I don't like you. Don't respect you. Get into the dirt, the cold dirt, where the worms are, motherfucker. That's where you're supposed to go. I'm taking that shit more serious than y'all are. Y'all playing a fucking game. I'm serious as fuck. You took an oath, motherfucker. Live and die by that shit. That inconsistency not gonna rock with me, bro. I don't give a fuck about no Constitution. I don't give a fuck about it. It was a gateway to give them a last resort, a pacifier for your ass, a speed bump to say, slow down on that freedom that you're chasing. Give us a chance to argue with you. And if you give us a chance to argue with you in a court of law that we fucking mastered, that none of you motherfuckers are real fucking proficient in, you know what you got to do to go to school to even think that you can get to my levels? I'm already 20 years ahead of you. You're never going to catch me. You never catch a judge, a Supreme Court judge or something. 20, 30, 40 years, these motherfuckers been judges longer than I've been alive. I'm not going to catch up to them to tell them, hey, don't I got gun rights, bro? They're not going to listen to me. They're not going to listen to me. They know what to do to shut me up, to keep me out the way, to keep me from being heard, to keep me from winning, even if it look like I'm supposed to be winning. Y'all are crazy. The expectation that they give you the freedom is crazy. The expectation that I'm supposed to respect them speed bumping me the fuck down when I'm chasing the freedom to say, hold on, court of law first, so we can debate some undebatable shit. What's going to happen if they win a debate about some undebatable shit? Nothing with me. Nothing changed with me. We cannot lose rights. Y'all need to stop saying that. Watch what y'all do and say. I hate the way some of y'all talk. Or we're going to lose our rights and liberties because of the way the government is going. I didn't lose nothing. I'm losing patience. I didn't lose no rights. There's nothing they can do or say to make me lose a right. All they can say is, we are changing the agreement on our magical paper to include hurting y'all if you want to do this. That's all I hear. That's what they're saying. I didn't lose nothing. If you think you lost something, when they say, hey, you guys lost, and they waving the fucking flag at the finish line, come on over. Come on. Yeah, y'all lost the debate about them gun rights, bro, in the court of law. Just give it up. It's over. Man, bro, listen, I'll laugh at them because I'll be like, y'all thought I was going to give... I never cared what y'all said when y'all was in there. Don't y'all know y'all can't win that? Don't you know if you come out here outside of one of them fucking courtrooms with your fist in the air like you're a champion or some shit, like you won some gun rights over me and now I don't have them? If you come out here acting like that, I know who to shoot at. I know who to shoot at now. Because you're out of your mind. You can't win that shit, bro. It's not up for debate. I don't give a fuck what y'all say in the courtroom about them gun rights, bro. I don't care. I'm not supposed to care. It makes no sense to think that they gave supreme power with the advantage that they obviously have. Stop acting like the courts don't got an advantage. We know they got an advantage. It's not a conspiracy theory. They have an advantage over the average man. Even if there's a million of us, they have an advantage, right? That we might not even know them when they playing and bullshitting. But even if we know that they're playing the bullshit, to challenge them is a rough road. We all know to stop playing the game. Every step that I say, calculate it into your mind so that you can meet me at the finish line to come to the same conclusion. Does it sound like a system like that was ever supposed to have this much leverage on us about some undebatable gun rights and shit that are God-given, not constitutionally given? They can't win anyway. Would it make any sense that the Constitution was telling them that they do get a say-so? That don't make no sense. They said no, this shall not be infringed. That means that you don't got to wait inside of this debate to do nothing. But then they call it a Second Amendment. So once they call this shit a Second Amendment, every time you say God-given rights, this shit is undebatable, they say, oh, you mean Second Amendment coming to this courtroom because we are going to debate about it and you might lose and then you should give up without revolting if you lose. They're not expecting that we lose and that they happily accept with total expectations that we revolt. They think that if they win in a court of law, then they have just kept us from fighting. Why don't y'all understand what it is that I'm saying? I'm trying my best to say it as clearly as I can so that you know that you need to watch what the fuck you say. We cannot lose no rights. I think y'all need to stop talking like that. Stop saying it in that way. If they fuck with that Constitution, we are not fucked. They are. Because all that means is they're willing to come out here and fight about some shit that I've already settled. I've already settled the gun dispute. The gun is mine. I won. Now don't talk to me. Or fight if you want. We can fight about it. Since you motherfuckers like to fight, fuck the ATF, get rid of it. They'll just give the power to somebody else and then somebody else will play their role. That's what I think. They do this with the terrorists overseas with Al-Qaeda and all these other motherfuckers anyway. They like switching around the names and switching up the little shit so you can't fucking spot them. Don't pacify me with the we gonna end the ATF shit. I don't fucking believe you. I don't fucking believe you. I'm not gonna be happy until government has zero dominance over me and everything that they have to say to me is on voluntary terms with full disclosure. Anything less than that, I'm not happy, and everybody asking for anything less than that thing that you've gotten a victory, you're a pussy and you're an idiot and they're just gonna fuck you. That's what's gonna happen. So grease yourself up because you want to get fucked by that. I, on the other hand, don't give a fuck. They ain't put no school shooter to the death penalty in this country, has they? Have they given the death penalty to any public shooter or school shooter? Any of them? Huh? They want to get Dirk the death penalty. They want to get Lil Durk the death penalty. The rapper. For conspiracy to a murder for hire or something. Right? They want to give Luigi the death penalty. Y'all ain't get did y'all talk death penalty and execute any of these school shooters? Huh? No politicians? Even considering where the country is right now? Somebody fucked up. It looked like somebody fucked up. Who fucked up enough to get that death penalty? No cop, no judge, no lawyer, no politician. Nobody. Huh? But Luigi should get the death penalty? Shut the fuck up. I fucking hate these motherfuckers. I hope they all die. And the inconsistencies are deal breakers. I already don't give a fuck about nothing that they ever say about nothing, man. You fucking understand me? Like, do you understand? I don't give a fuck, bro. Who could care? Why would I care? Explain it to me if I have to care, why I still have to care about the government. The only thing you can say is, man, they'll kill you. It's the most powerful thing that they've ever written down. Everything they write down has a punishment attached to it. That they'll smoke your ass if none of the shit that they said to you work, then they'll always resort to the violence, bro. They always will. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because I already know, I already accepted my death. Everybody gonna die anyway, right? I've already accepted that a monster like this government control that wants to rule the world, actually, it's really a global thing. If you can't put your mind on a global thing, then you won't step over the rusty nails in the road of the divide and conquer angles that they have. You won't be able to step over all that if you don't see the global agenda. Once you see the global agenda, it makes it a little bit easier for you to go racial divide. Maybe later, not right now. We got bigger fish to fry. You will ignore that stupid petty shit. You will. You got to accept your own death, because then you will stop caring about what you do or say getting you killed, and then you'll just do or say what needs to be done or said. That's important, right? That's powerful, right? That's what they don't want. They don't want you to understand your death. They don't want you to understand what death is. They don't want you to understand that they have considered their own death, your own death, and they're okay with all of it. That's why they're willing to use force and violence, like all over in the Middle East, the Gaza, Palestine, Israel thing. Fuck that shit, bro. Motherfuckers is smoking kids with military weaponry and then laughing about it. I don't get to like them. Their book tells them that even the best of the Gentiles or the Goyim should be killed, even the best of us. If their book, their holy book says even the best of us don't deserve to even really live, we like animals compared to them anyway. If it's fuck me, it's fuck you. I mean that shit. I don't gotta like you. Where do you get the expectation that I will like you after I hear that? Huh? After I see that in your book. The expectation that I like you and let you do anything, huh? Yeah, let that shit go, bro. And be realistic around this bitch. Huh? Cause y'all bleed too. Give a fuck. Huh? Salute to the guy with the Austrian guy with the funny mustache. He wasn't completely wrong. He's not completely wrong. Not completely. Right? I don't agree with my mama all the time. Huh? I don't got to. And I probably won't. And that's okay. I don't agree with him or no other man 100% of the time. But disagree with any man 100% of the time, I don't do that either. And motherfuckers are gonna say somewhere I go, man, he got a point there. That shit happens a lot. And the Austrian guy with the funny mustache said some shit that make me go, damn, is he wrong though? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is motherfuckers better keep their fucking hands off me. I ain't never hurt nobody. I'm the huggable guy. I'm already morally superior to all they asses. Motherfuckers better fucking tread lightly, right? Huh? Be smooth. The fuck? I don't gotta like you. The fuck out of here. RPM Trade Vietnam, Wu Bang. Get a gun.